Hey guys! Welcome to another episode of Untapped and Unfiltered with Charley and Jess, and we have a new producer. This is his trial run. So far, he's doing great. He's doing so much better than our last producer.
Oh God!
But
Shade.
huh?
You just threw some shade.
I mean, we're in the shade, baby. Like, let's go. Like, anyway.
Okay.
Producer Art is behind the cam right now. He's going to be Googling all the things if we need him to. And also fetching our beers. Fetching sounds bad. He's gathering our beers.
He's not a dog.
He's gathering our beers, and he gets to drink for free. That's part of the deal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, welcome to the show, guys. We're on episode 6 now. We're so close.
Yeah.
Even though our goal doesn't matter anymore because we already proved in the last episode that the
Producer Hayden was wrong.
Yeah, producer Hayden was wrong. So, what was the? Because I put it up on the last one, but like, what is the actual?
Most podcasts don't get past 3. I think.
Yeah. It was like 90% of podcasts don't make it past 3 episodes. Which I mean, there's a lot of podcasts out there. So like, of course, it's not going to be like not everyone's going to make it. But
well, I mean, we had a whole list of like what to name this one, and then every time it was like 1 or 2 podcasts were named like something so similar or that exact one. So
yeah.
But then they like didn't post since like 2020 or whatever, but we still couldn't use the name.
Yeah, they all died. Yeah, they all died off. I mean, we could have used them, I guess, but like it depending on if they like had it copyrighted or whatever, copywritten.
I feel like
don't know.
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's just easier to find a name that isn't already taken. But yeah, so it's been 2 weeks since we've recorded.
Because we were too busy being friends.
Exactly. Last week we were actually friends and went to a Sounds game, which you have never been to a Sounds game. Which
no, and then it was a double header.
Yeah, it was great. It was such a perfect night.
It was such a learning experience for you.
Yeah, for me. Yeah, I was shocked on how much you talked to me. After you
because I did tell you, I was like, I'm not going to talk to you this entire time, so get all your talking out now.
Yeah.
But I didn't really talk about anything other than baseball with you.
Yeah, true. I mean, but
most baseballs I go to, I'm with people that know about baseball, so they don't talk to me.
Yeah.
And I don't talk to them, but you didn't know much about baseball, so I explained to you what was going on.
Yeah, you just woman-splained everything.
No, we said woman-splaining does not exist. I'm just explaining.
True. So yeah, we almost did the Glizzy challenge, except we just needed more hot dogs than us.
I did the Glizzy challenge of beers.
Yeah.
It was my 7 beers.
Yeah, we both spent a lot of money.
Yeah, I spent $200 that day.
Yeah, I spent over $100.
Well, because I just gave you my card and my ID, and every time you charge something different on it, so I don't really know what I spent.
Well, there was like I bought you a couple of rounds, and then when you gave me my card, I bought myself like a round or so. But I was going for the cheap beers a lot of the times.
Yeah, because it was $3 beers for you.
Yeah, and then I found out that I could buy 2 at the same time for myself. It's great. Because the beers are like those ones are small, like a 12 ounce. You were getting like the tall boys of the like it was like a
which apparently
beer.
In the Glizzy challenge count for 2 innings.
Which is wild that like only 4 more ounces counts as 2. That doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure they're referencing like the big boys. But
I don't know. But regardless, I had 1 before the game, 6 at the game. So it's 6 at the game. That's 12 innings right there.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I think we could do the Glizzy challenge pretty easily.
Yeah, as long as you're not doing the foot-long ones. You did the foot-long ones.
Yeah.
Then you had a corn dog. And then what else did you have?
Barbecue nachos. Yeah, no wonder I spent $100. I mean, yeah, like, who cares? I was hungry. I didn't have any dinner. I didn't have any din. Honestly, like, all that food, like, is about as filling as a bowl of ramen. And it
ramen's really filling for me.
Exactly. It was really filling for me, too.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, like, that wasn't that much food. Also, I looked again, and it was $11 for the foot-long hot dog. It was, like, before tax. And before tip, it was like $11 versus $6.
Oh, I remember saying $8.50.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe you were seeing the corn dogs were $8.50. I should have just gotten corn dogs. Those were perfect.
Well, you had one.
I did, but I should have gotten like 2 instead of. But I had to get a normal dog because that's like just like the vibe of the game is the dog.
It's a Glizzy, yeah.
I got that dog in me, dude.
You do have autism.
Yeah,
you do.
You do too. We've discussed this.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though you deny it. Oh man.
I feel like
fly,
I thought it was extra protein.
Protein. We only had,
I feel like it'd be weird to say that I have autism once I did like autism research in college.
Yeah. Did you like do it on yourself?
No.
Oh. Well, then how do
I
you know?
researched typically developing siblings of siblings with autism.
I helped my friend Meg. She like was working at Vanderbilt, and she was like, I don't even know what. Like,
Did she ask you to be a part of her study because you're autistic?
she asked me to help her out, and she didn't say, "Hey, I think you're autistic," but like I'm wondering if that's why. But like we did this whole
Could have been
test.
a control group.
Yeah, I mean, it was like she like put this like fucking weird thing on my head, with like little spikes on it, like not like super hard, like
Did
like
it stick
plastic.
to your head?
It was like a hairnet, but like with like little spikes on it, and it was like
Yeah,
it was
but
very
like, did you have
uncomfortable.
like little things that like stuck to your head?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was
Yeah.
just doing your brainwaves.
Yeah, and we were watching these like super weird like videos.
Yeah, they were testing to see where your brain activity was when you were watching certain things.
Gotcha. Nice.
What would you do without me?
I mean, I would just think I'm autistic.
No, I researched like the typically developing siblings of autism and their maladjustment via their social support. Does that make sense?
No.
I
completely honest with you, no.
researched and looked into people who had a sibling with autism, but I studied the people that did not have autism and their maladjustment in life based on their social support from where like their family, their parents, their outside family, their teachers, like and who they're getting it from, and then their maladjustment in life.
Gotcha.
Which is
that makes
negative adjustment, which is where they like don't do well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it we showed that if the sibling that doesn't have autism is an older sister or a younger brother, those are the kids that don't adjust as well.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Like, because the whole premise was you can live with a disorder and not have the disorder.
Yeah.
You're just still affected by it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we opened the autism clinic in Alabama, actually.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bamatism.
So the Bamatism.
Did you get Bamatized?
I did get Bamatized, but not Bama autism-tized. No. So I feel like it'd be weird for me to say I'm autistic.
I mean, what if you are?
I mean, nothing's bad.
Are you worried that like it'd be kind of offensive to say that you are when you're not? But what if you are?
I just like to say that I have ADHD and I'm bipolar.
Yeah, 2's enough.
2 diagnoses is enough.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. You've got enough.
Wait, did you see the controversy on the Bearded Iris like Instagram post?
Oh,
they were posting about like the 3-year anniversary thing, and then everyone was like, "When the fuck is it?" And because they did put every information about it except for the date. They put like the time, who's going to be there, what they're doing.
That's hilarious.
The whole celebration, and all the comments are like, "So when the fuck is it?"
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
They said, "You told us everything but the date."
That tracks. That honestly tracks.
Yeah, that's actually really funny.
Yeah, they're like.
I wonder if they edited it.
They probably did. 'Cause I feel like I saw a date when I saw it, but that tracks because they're notorious for like they maybe have gotten better, but like I noticed a lot when I would work here. Like there's been multiple times when they'll like post on social media like introducing this new beer, and they're like we're about to tap it, like.
And then it takes 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, I mean, like when they post it, they're almost out of it. That's
Well, see, like then they posted about like the meadery collab, like the one, like the cream ale, or whatever, which they don't even have anymore. It's already gone.
The blackberry cream ale.
Yeah,
they had it last night.
It wasn't on the far left.
Maybe they
under the 1019 or whatever.
Oh,
it wasn't under there. They don't even have Queen Bean for you.
I know they've been out of Queen Bee for a little bit, but yesterday I had a cream blackberry.
But
cream
they posted about it and they didn't have it on tap for like 2 weeks because I remember we asked Justin and he was like, "Yeah, you can taste it, but it hasn't fermented yet."
That's so funny. Yeah, it's the timeline isn't that great with social media, but
they still sell a shit ton of it.
I mean, they're like the social media looks good, and that's.
But they're still selling a shit ton of beer.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're not selling beer, especially home.
I mean, not
stuff.
to us.
Hey. Allegedly, anyway. But yeah, I quite enjoyed that blackberry cream ale. But
I didn't love it.
I know, which I don't. I mean,
it wasn't horrible. Like I drink it, but it's not better than Flamingo Road, and I'm not gonna abuse the fact that Flamingo Road is on tap.
Yeah, true.
And I don't have to drink it out of the can.
True. I mean, yeah, like whenever that's an option, of course you're gonna go to that. Although you did like that like weird like beer, not beer that you had at the game.
Yeah, it was like a mountain water, and it was like the beer for seltzer drinkers.
Yeah, it was like a very light beer.
What, it was like raspberry peach or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Kind of weird.
I feel like it was kind of like.
I mean, it wasn't good, but it also wasn't. It was like the most sour thing I could find.
Yeah,
because they said they had
shocking.
sea quench, and then they didn't have it.
Yeah, which is, I mean, they had like the.
I'm glad I drank my one
sour.
Flamingo Road at home before we went to the game.
Too bad you couldn't just sneak shit in. So they checked.
I probably really could have snuck something in.
Yeah, I mean, I know they always like check bags, so you would have had to like stick it in your pants or something.
In college, I used to like wear cowgirl boots and then just stick all of like the shotties in there. Oh yeah. Well, now they sell alcohol in the student section. They didn't when I was there.
Oh damn.
So everyone had to sneak it all in.
Yeah.
Because then you would just like pregame the game and then you just be sober by the time it ends.
Nice. Yeah.
Because you have to play for 4, stay for 4. You can't leave.
Damn.
Nick Saban will be mad.
Yeah.
That was this whole thing. If we play for 4, you stay for 4. And then you have to put your 4s out the entire fourth quarter.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Intense.
It's a really big arm workout.
Yeah. Wait, but that's your fingers.
You have to hold them up the entire game.
Just try not to close them, you know?
No, like, hold your hand up for, like, literal 30 minutes.
Yeah,
like
I used to go
that.
to church.
So did I. It was called Bryant Denny Stadium.
Anyway. But what was I going to say?
That was me getting Bamatized.
Bamatized. Damn it. I had somewhere I was going with. We were talking about beers. We're talking about sneaking in. Obviously like beer is a lot harder to sneak into places, but like I've gotten these like plastic flasks before. Mm-hmm. So I used to have them for when I was doing coffee stuff. So I would like sell.
Oh wait, no! Tell me about your coffee this morning.
Yes, we'll get to that in a moment. Let me finish my thought, please.
Okay.
So I take those plastic flasks, fill it up with whatever alcohol that I know I'm gonna mix it with. Like I go to the theater with this all the time. So like they have, which I'm not the biggest fan of Pepsi, but that's all that Regal has, and I have like the Regal Unlimited thing, so like I'm stuck with it. But I'll just sneak in like a little plastic pouch of like bourbon in my pocket, because it slides right in there, super thin, and then I just spike my fucking large ass Pepsi. And just like I usually like have like it's like if I'm like going there for like 1 or like 2 movies at once, which I do sometimes. It's great. So yeah, sneaking in, but like
we'll do that when we go to see Interstellar.
Yes. I might sneak an edible in too, but
I feel like an edible with Interstellar is gonna be wild for you.
Oh yeah, in IMAX 70 mil. You want to go with us? Interstellar?
You're speaking foreign to me. I don't know what the last 3 words you just said were.
What, 70 millimeter?
Yes, and
IMAX?
also IMAX. You keep asking me if I've been to IMAX, and I told you no, and then you're like, yeah, you're going to love it. But what is IMAX? Like, what does that mean?
IMAX is the biggest screen you've ever experienced in your whole goddamn life. It's like a building size. It's like the screen.
Where do they have one of those?
Opera Mills. Like the screen is like taller than this building. It's massive.
So am I going to sit like this the entire movie?
No. That's why we're sitting in the back. Like if you front row, yeah.
Oh, are you buying the tickets?
Yeah.
You said you're going to buy them?
Yeah, because I can get them for cheap.
Yeah.
Like for Regal, it's like you just have to pay the difference.
Yeah.
So like it's like free for like normal, and like so like the difference I think is like $8, which like normally would be like $20-something. So we'll get it in advance for a Thursday night, so we know we can secure it. Because we're probably gonna have to get like a week's in advance. Like from like they sell out quick. Same thing happened with Oppenheimer. Same thing happened with Dune, where it's like
See, the thing
sells
is
out
Oppenheimer,
so quick.
like, while it was a great and well done movie, I will say.
Yeah.
Someone had to mansplain it to me. My ex had to mansplain it to me the entire time because, in the movie they go back and forth in time.
Yeah.
And I am not well versed in American history that much to where I would know like subtle hints of like what's happening.
Yeah.
And like where they were at. So I kept being like, I was like, is Hitler dead? Is Hitler dead?
Well, I think
because
like
they show him dying, but then they show him alive. Another one, I was like, wait, which part are we at? Is he dead yet, or is he not dead?
So I'm trying to think. I think didn't they have like post bomb, everything was black and white.
I don't. Sure. I have no idea.
Pretty sure that was
I don't know, but the entire time I was just asking if Hitler was dead.
I mean, most of his movies, like a lot of his movies, can be really, like Tenet was so confusing. Did you never see Tenet? That was
Why are you continuously surprised I've never seen movies?
It's Christopher Nolan. You love him, I thought.
Yeah. I love The Dark Knight.
Okay, well, and Interstellar. And you saw...
I still haven't seen a full Interstellar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she doesn't like movies. But like,
I don't have the attention span for them.
Fair. Just take some meds. It's fine.
No, because then I'm going to want to, like, clean the movie theater.
Hey, someone's got to do it. Floor's all sticky and shit. No, but... So IMAX, first of all, IMAX is huge screen, like, super tall, super wide. But, like, the whole, like, theater is huge. And it's, like, it goes... Like, the seats go all the way up. So, like, if we sit...
Wait, is it, like, recliners? I like the one at 100 Oaks or whatever. Yeah. They have recliners. Like when I watched Barbie.
When I watched Bobby. Hey, I went to Dunkin' Donuts.
I've been watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation. I've been like rewatching it, and so
that makes sense.
I just keep saying like the other day at work when I got a really good tip, I was like, oh yeah, and I was like, why did I do that? Why?
It's amazing.
We love a good tip this time of year. Like I keep saying like random shit like that at work, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, that's kind of like when I was like balls deep and watching The Sopranos. Like,
see, I tried it and I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
It was kind of boring.
It's all about therapy.
No, literally. I know, and you know how much I love therapy, but I just could not get into it.
Damn, I love it.
I also like kind of just didn't understand it in the sense of I feel like they made mafia references that I just didn't understand. It went way over my head.
Yeah, I mean, it takes like a couple of seasons to like start understanding that world.
Yeah, so it's like I was like, what?
You don't want to commit to that. Yeah, fair.
Well, not even commit to it, but I was just like, I don't get what's going on.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, why did you kill that man? What did he do? Who is that man? Is he important?
Yeah.
What, like, are you even in the same mafia as this guy? Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, I try, like, whenever I watch shows like that, I try not to, like, overthink things, because, like, I know people who do, and it's like...
Have you met my brain?
Yeah, quite a few times.
Yeah.
It's real interesting. But...
I'm not judging. I'm the one who has to live with it up there.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, but you don't have to like. I always suggest shows to people, but like, there's so many shows that I don't watch. Like I tried giving it a shot and I can't. Even I know they're good, but it just doesn't click. Not every show clicks with everybody. But back to, God, we go off track so many times. You do have ADHD. And autism. But what were we talking about before? I'll do no. Yeah, just sound dealer's choice. But what were we talking about just before? Oh yeah, IMAX. Yeah, so IMAX, tall screen, wide screen. It's very square, but it's huge. But we sit in the back because you can see everything.
Okay.
And the chairs are they're better than the normal chairs. They're not recliners. They're better than the normal chairs. But they do kind of recline just back a little bit. So
okay.
You're like, all right, we're comfy. It's like a very firm like memory foam kind of vibe.
Okay.
But what's special about
I can bring a blanket in, right?
Yeah. My friend Meg does all the time. But the beautiful thing about what we're gonna see is the same thing that they did with IMAX, the Oppenheimer IMAX with Dune, is they show it on 70 millimeter film. Because like every other movie, it's like even if they shoot it on film, they convert it to digital, so it kind of loses that like.
Is that what like Blu-ray is?
Blu-ray is digital, but like
okay.
So like Blu-ray, DVDs, even like the 4K Ultra HD, whatever, it's converted from if they are shooting it on film, they're converting it from film to digital, so you kind of like lose that like mystique, and it's like often cleaned up too. So if you're watching it, so like with Oppenheimer, and for Dune, there was like some moments where like if you watch like something that was shot on film, like you're watching it on like a film reel, there's grain, there's like
I feel like I saw like a video of like the huge like film roll.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's literally it. So it's like it also like during quiet moments you hear the whir of like the reel going in the back, which is super cool. Like for Oppenheimer, like the moment where they're doing like the first test and there's like that 5 or so seconds of dead silence while you see the explosion. You're waiting for the sound waves to come through. That moment, you hear the faint whirring of the film, and that's just so fucking cool for me. Anyone that's like really into film, but it looks cool. It's like it's grainy, but it's also clear. It's like it's a beautiful thing.
Film really is your baseball.
It really is.
And I think you witnessed me like and how much I love baseball when we watched the game, especially like how I could pick out all those small like little things.
Yeah.
And how I was like showing you.
Yeah.
Like the pitcher like the Nashville Sounds one was actually a really good pitcher.
Yeah.
But then the other guy, I think he was playing like Charlotte or whatever.
Yeah.
But like he stepped different for every pitch that he every different like pitch they threw.
Yeah.
And you were like, how do you even notice this?
Yeah.
But like I would have never noticed that in a movie. So movies really is your baseball.
It really is, and I'm
excited to witness it.
I'll probably be whispering to you.
Oh, you're gonna mansplain everything to me. And I'm okay with it.
But I also won't I won't talk that much because it's a movie. You gotta be respectful.
Yeah, but like I would have never noticed like something that like so small in a movie.
Yeah.
But like I noticed like those small things in a baseball game, like how the pitcher was so telling as to what he was gonna throw.
Yeah.
And then I was like, how are the Sounds not hitting these balls?
Yeah. I mean, like obviously it's like baseball is way more complex than like just watching a movie.
You really did realize it is a big chess game.
Yeah.
I think you thought I was like fucking with you.
No. I don't think it was. I believed you. I was like, okay. Like, I was believing you. You were also drunk, so you probably couldn't really, like, gauge what I was thinking. Because you were just, like, too busy focusing on
Well, it was a doubleheader, so the first game I was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, because the first game
and
was
I
very
didn't really feel drunk until we went to the bar after.
No, I was talking about the first night when we were at
Oh, when I was mansplaining baseball to you? Yeah.
Yeah, and then what's-his-face sat next to us.
Ragu, I guess. I think you put over our mouth. Yeah,
Let's
Ragu.
call him Ragu, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. When he just showed up. Well, because he's not allowed here, which I'm so confused. He's not allowed here. He's allowed at the Germantown one. So why would you come all the way to West Nashville when you can go to the Germantown one?
Yeah.
But you literally go to right here?
Well, he probably lives over here. That's why he doesn't go all the way over there.
Still.
Yeah. I don't know why
You're right across the street from somewhere you've been asked to not come because you're so creepy.
Yeah. That's pretty wild. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not banned from both.
Well, his like best friend is like the bartender at the Germantown one, so they're not gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, whatever. As long as
I can't believe I still have that photo.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still so funny.
So funny. I still can't believe that.
Sarah Marinara.
I kept that photo.
Wait,
in the first episode.
Are they gonna make the Italian Pilsner Sarah Marinara?
I haven't heard any updates. I think Justin was in there, so we could have asked him. I didn't think about it until just now.
I think it's a Damien thing.
Well, no, yeah, but Justin's the one who's advocating for it, and Damien's also in there.
Yeah, but I'm saying Damien's the one who gets to say yes or no.
Yeah, and he'll probably say no.
But if they don't, you can just put it on the bottom.
Yeah.
Like get it printed on the bottom like you did for
no,
the cheap Chiefs.
They don't can beers they brew here. Only Germantown beers get
really?
canned. Mm-hmm. They serve all the beers on tap.
Yeah, for sure.
But if it's brewed here,
never actually been to the Germantown one. I thought we should have gone before the game, but then like when it was a doubleheader and they were like already starting on the game, I was like, no.
Yeah, I mean maybe we would have gone to tailgate since it was right there.
And they do have like they call their sour beers sour schnacks.
Sour snacks, yeah.
No, but it's schnacks.
Schnacks.
Yeah.
Their beers are pretty good. Like they
I like the one in Midtown.
Yeah, I've been to the one. I've been to the one. I've been to that exact one.
Have you had their pizza? They have a hot honey pizza that's so good.
Pizza's pretty good.
Yeah, when I was working at the Virgin Hotel, I would go there all the time. Or like the Tin Roof down there, they have like a street corn quesadilla that's actually really good. Yeah.
They have half hot pizza Wednesdays. So
I don't know. I just put it on the company card.
Okay, but I'm saying for right now, if we were to go as friends.
Well, it's Thursday. It's not Wednesday.
No, but we could hang out on a Wednesday and then do the podcast on a Thursday.
Well, if you're not with your little girlfriend and I don't have to make appointments, then that's fine.
We talked about this. I'm not gonna have all the time in the world, but it's gonna be a little bit more.
Yeah, I've never had to make appointments to hang out with you.
Balance. It's like you're just not used to me like not answering your calls or FaceTimes.
Yeah. Really?
You're so needy.
I'm not needy. It's just more so I'm used to like call. Like I know when you're at work, I don't call like text because I know you can text versus call. Yeah. But now I've just gotten into. I do the same thing with you that I do with my mom. In a sense, I'll track my mom and see where she's at. Like if she's at home, I'll call or whatever.
Yeah.
If she's at work, I'll like text her and be like, "Hey, you busy?" before I
Yeah.
call. But like if she's somewhere I don't know, like or like at a restaurant or something, I don't call.
Yeah.
So
you're starting to do that with me now?
I know Ashley's address, so solely from your like location being there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't call.
That's fair.
Well, I did see it the other night, and then that's when I texted you the little cryptic text, and I was like, me just low key kind of being like, "Hey, are you getting broken up with or not?"
You did not say that at all.
I said something else, but that's what I was asking.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. It's everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna be cryptic because I was like, I know she's probably watching to see what I say.
I mean, you're not wrong. No.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't think she's doing it. Like, she doesn't seem to be that kind of person. I'm gonna move in a little bit. Thank you, producer. Wow, what a great producer. It's a kind of.
Are you doing so much better than Hayden?
It's kind of shocking how like good he is. I mean, not like that. I mean, like.
That's the thing is you're already doing better than Hayden.
Yeah.
Hayden's gonna watch this and be like, "What the?"
It doesn't take a lot, but Art's talented. That's all we have to say. Anyway. Speaking of, are you going to be? We can cut this out if we need to, since you can't really hear what he's saying. But are you going to be who I interview with on Sunday?
Wait, why are we interviewing someone on Sunday?
You're interviewing with Renee and Amanda.
Nice.
Oh, for work.
Yeah.
They don't let me hire me.
Oh, damn. R.I.P. Well, anyway.
Well, because
I'll put on the
Renee
charm.
and
Don't
Amanda
worry.
are over the bar, and you're applying to be bar back. So
Cool. All
you're
right.
gonna meet them.
Sweet.
That's why it had to be that day because it was like them two were going to be there at that time,
Gotcha.
and they both wanted to meet you.
Nice. Hell yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I hyped you up, so don't fucking let me down.
Hey, as long as I've like I know like not that I don't believe everything you're saying, but like I've had so many instances.
What am I saying?
Oh, hold on, I'll get there.
Oh my God.
There's been so many instances where like it's like like I'm interested in a job and like I ask my friend who works like what's the money like and they're like this and then I get there and it's not that at all.
I don't know like what the back support is. Like I know what I tip out and that's it.
Yeah.
So I just kind of more so.
You kind of went off that a little bit.
I went off of that, and then I was like, oh, well, there were 6 servers there tonight, so they at least made X amount because there was only 2 back support. That's kind of where I went with that money. But
obviously it's
don't
going
be
to
quoting me
fluctuate.
on that shit.
I mean, obviously it's going to fluctuate. I just want to know like what the money will be like before I make the. I mean, I
feel like
I'm
they
sure
make
it's going to
fine
be
money.
pretty decent money.
You need just a certain amount of hours to cover it.
Exactly. So like as long as I can get enough hours.
No, but I'll be there.
Huh?
I'll be there
You're
at 1
Sunday?
p.m. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Should I come early and eat or eat after? At your table.
Do whatever you want to do.
Oh.
You can't eat after shift.
No, he's saying an interview.
Well, hey, if I'm hired on the spot, then like, damn, I guess I'll. That me before. But yeah, I'm excited. I mean, like,
Are you gonna put like how my nickname is Jet Ski? Are you gonna be Logan Pluman?
Logan Blumen. I should. If you tell everyone to call me that, it's so be
Look,
it.
I didn't tell people to call me Jet Ski, and here we are. But I don't mind it. They've been calling me a lot more recently.
Yeah, nice.
Because I think everyone kind of got tired of getting everyone confused with the other Jess and then Jessie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse's great. I mean, like I've told you this. Jesse is a great comedian. So like, you have.
I've literally told like 3 people that. I'm like, oh yeah, Charlie said that's like a comedian. Like it's like, what is it?
Jessie Jetski Johnson.
Yeah, and I was like, like never heard of her.
Yeah, she's not like huge yet, but she's like growing quite a bit. So
like
you'll hear about. Yeah, she's like not on his level yet, but like she's growing like he is.
What do I need to do to prepare for this Eric Andre thing you're taking me to? And you say I'm gonna get ranched on.
Have you seen his show at all?
No.
Okay, I'll send you some clips. It's wild.
I saw a TikTok about his
wild.
show, and they literally were like, "This is the best show I've ever been to." But what does this mean?
Great.
Where I'm gonna get ranched on?
Well, it's that that's more of a joke.
And we're also going with Cade and his girlfriend, right?
Yes.
Are we going with WAP Girl?
I don't think so. She doesn't seem the type. She does not seem the type to enjoy. I don't even know if
do I seem like the type that I'd enjoy it? 'Cause I've
way
heard of
more
this
so.
man, but never really like.
You're like I'm saying like compared to WAP Girl, yes, you're so much more interesting than a moist piece of white bread. That's what her personality was. This is what my friends are trying to hook me up with one of their friends.
Oh, you watched the podcast. You remember WAP Girl?
Do you remember WAP Girl?
Which one was no? Which one was wrong?
where she had a WAP themed party, but it was a wet ass party.
Yeah, at the beach. Like, wet ass party.
That girl.
Yeah.
But so we're going with
God
Cade and
bless.
his girlfriend. That's it.
I think it's.
I just want the daddy's dogs.
I can't remember.
I just want the fancy hot dog.
I can't remember if Kate's girlfriend's going, but Kate's definitely going. So I'm sure she'll come along. But yeah, we're definitely getting that. We'll go early. We'll get daddy's dogs. We'll get in a good spot. I like to stand by front of house because it's far enough away, but you can see everything and hear, and the sound is perfect.
My burn hurts.
What happened?
So I was making spaghetti squash.
Your spaghetti squash with like. Sorry, I was having a stroke there.
I made it with butter and mozzarella, and then our chef makes this really good.
Making butter noodles.
No, I made like a pan sauce with it, with like mozzarella and butter and oil and like some seasoning, and then I put some our chef makes salsa on the side.
Yeah.
And he makes like hot and mild, so I put like a little bit of both in there.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I just put that on top with and I roasted some tomatoes with it.
Damn.
Like some cherry tomatoes.
All right, chef.
Yeah, but I was taking it out of the oven and I did this rather than I still don't know why I did this, but I hit you can see
on
the broiler.
Yeah.
Because I broiled it rather than cooking it.
Yeah.
And you can see I hit right at the top.
Oh.
Yeah, it hurts so bad.
Damn.
And you can see literally it melted the skin.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'll heal up. We still need to do our Italian night with that really fancy spaghetti I have, or whatever it is. I told you about that, right?
No. Maybe you did.
Well,
Italian night sounds familiar, but I don't remember fancy spaghetti.
Well, I can't remember what we were talking about that led to.
I thought you just wanted to cook one night.
Well, yeah. I'm saying we can.
I know you feel left out when I cook and I don't let you eat it.
Yeah, because you do it for. Yeah. Anyway, but.
I gave it to Ben, and you're not happy about it. I'm very aware.
I'm so jealous. I need you to be more attentive to me, okay?
And I'm the needy one? I just complained that I had to make appointments with you to hang out with you.
Okay, fair.
And you're over here mad that I gave a man that I'm not even seeing anymore food.
But it sounded so good, and you called me to have you, I helped you make that meal.
You didn't help me make the meal. I was asking because they didn't have the right miso paste that I was looking for. And so I got something next to it. And I was like, hey, is this basically the same shit?
Yeah.
Well, one, you worked at a ramen place. You know about miso and all the miso paste. Yeah. And you immediately answered my question. And I was like, all right, have fun back at work. Because I was in Whole Foods. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck these words mean.
I was happy to help. But I'm just saying, I was a little... I
still have the miso paste. We can make something with it. Because it lasts forever.
Well, that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is
I'll make you lemon miso salmon.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because we'll have an Italian night with my fancy spaghetti, which I'll tell you about.
Wait, what do you want to make with it?
Maybe some carbonara.
Can we make a vodka sauce?
Ooh, yeah, we can make a vodka sauce.
We can make it maybe a vodka carbonara.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Best of both worlds. Getting
bolognese.
Getting two birds stoned at the same time. No, when I was working here, someone left this imported dried pasta from Sweden or Netherlands or something like that. It looks really fancy, so I just took it because no one else claimed it. So I've just been holding on to it this whole time. But it seemed like.
Have you ever made pasta? It's super easy.
Yeah, but I was but this is seems like a really good pasta. It's not.
I feel we should do an Italian night and make our own pasta. Then we can make our own little pasta shapes.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
We can do both. With pasta, we can make two types of pasta.
We might have to do it at your kitchen because you have more room in your kitchen.
I do have way more room in my kitchen. I have multiple counter spaces. Or we could just or if we feel too lazy to make pasta, we can just buy fresh pasta from Nicoletto's, which I've done before.
True.
But I would be down to make pasta.
It's really easy.
I've made pasta with my friends Chase and Meg back in 2020 when every Sunday I would go over and we would make food from scratch, something we never had before. They called it Char's Day because I was like, Charlie comes over, it's Char's Day.
That's cute.
Every Sunday, we would watch movies and then we would make curries. We made mole from scratch, which inspired the mole dish we did here.
You did mole here?
Yeah.
When?
2020. Well, here we did it 20. God, it was early 2022. It was when I was working on the line, and Rooney was like,
I don't think I was a bearded Irish girly yet.
No, I don't think so. That was before. I was definitely before I knew you. But yeah, we made cause like everyone was like, Rooney wanted everyone that like worked in the kitchen or even like in front of the house if they wanted to. He wanted them to like make a special, and if they, if like
I still think Alex's is the best with the kimchi and like the American cheese. It's still so good.
that one was insanely good.
I never thought
like
I always like felt like that was like a cardinal sin to put like American cheese in anything but an American dish.
Yeah.
And then when he did it, I was like, wow, this is actually so good.
Yeah.
With the kimchi, it was really good.
And it was just it was like a riff on like cheap Korean ramen.
Yeah.
But it was like so elevated, so tasty. But yeah, mine
He's
was
the reason
like,
I have kimchi in my fridge now.
Hell yeah, I love kimchi. It's so tasty.
Next to my pickled onions that I eat out of the jar.
Not pickles, but pickled red onions.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So the mole dish we made here was a mole sukumen. So it was like we made cilantro noodles, like really thick ones.
Cilantro noodles.
Yeah.
What do you mean cilantro noodles?
We like made noodles with cilantro.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like so like they're like this like in the dough was like cilantro. So they're green, cause cilantro. And then and I gave them like my mole recipe. Like we like. Because I took what me and my friends Chase and Meg made, and then like tweaked some things and then gave it to them as a recipe so the prep team could make it. And then Chase, their CDC here, like threw in some mezcal and some tostada shells that he like burnt over the fire. Like it's like super charred and threw that in there.
Why haven't they done it again?
Huh?
Why haven't they done it
It's like
again?
a one-off special, like all the other specials that they've done. Like they do like specials now where like they'll do it for
But
the
I
whole
feel
month.
like it's been a long enough time to where you can redo it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was like my thing, so that's probably why not. Like they haven't done any of the
Yeah,
other
my mom.
specials
I
we
was
did
talking to my
twice.
mom today about how you're like interviewing
Yeah.
with us, and she was like, "Why doesn't he go back to Bearded Iris?" And I was like, "Well, one, he never worked for Bearded Iris.
Yeah.
Two, they were mean."
Yeah. They won't they won't hire me back, and I won't want to work again. It's not because I was a great employee. I just like I left.
Well, Kathy's
I
just
left
Team Charlie and anything. Like she'll
love it.
side with you over me in a situation.
Damn. We love that.
Yeah, because she's up to date on all your drama.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
go.
because when we talked the other day, when we had like a you venting session, you were like, I just need to vent and then I want to go home.
Yeah.
And that's what you did. I called my mom and she was like, I love him so much.
No. No, that's so sweet. I want to meet her. Bring her.
You've
give
met
down.
her. What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
You've
sorry.
literally met her multiple times. Because I brought her every time she comes here by herself.
No, that's right. I haven't met her
Yeah.
once. I don't think.
No, I
twice.
brought her twice.
I think I only met her once.
Maybe.
We hugged once.
You hugged once.
That's right.
Maybe.
Yes. Yes. You're
She
right.
met Mike.
Oh, yeah, how was that?
Well, she met Mike when I worked at Patterson House. So Mike knew him from
word,
then.
word.
And then like they kind of got reintroduced.
Nice. What was that?
Like Mike, my mom, reintroduced. Yeah. Everyone loved Mike. Mike works here.
yeah,
I
we
feel like
haven't
we've said
talked about-
Mike here.
We might not have. We've talked about Evan. We've talked about.
Well,
Damon.
Mike's the reason I like Bearded Iris because him and I worked at Patterson House together.
Yeah.
And then he was here full time and then there part time.
Yeah.
And then when I left Patterson House, I think like Bearded Iris and Black Dynasty got brought up in conversation. I was like, that sounds really good. My friend Mike works there. And I like
Nice.
reached out and I was like, hey, is it actually like kind of good? And then I
Nice.
came.
Hell yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like then I just started coming every Thursday after therapy.
Nice. And then this was born. That's still you still.
I know
come
my
every
therapist kind
Thursday.
of got like a little salty when I had my session the other day,
Yeah.
and because she like I've sent her like the podcast and she loves it, but then she was like, "Is this what you do with your Thursday nights now?" And I was like, "Yeah," because when I stopped doing it like every week and then every other week, and I kind of just was like, "Hey, whatever." Like at the beginning of the year when I was like, I can't really afford it anymore.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, but then this past session I was like, so can I do my standing appointment again? And she was like, no, like a premarital couple actually has your Thursdays at 5 p.m. And I was like, but she was like, just give it a little bit. They're going to get married. I don't see them after they get married.
Yeah.
And I was
fair.
like, okay.
Fair.
So I just have to wait for this couple to get married so I can have my standing appointment again.
already. God.
Because she said she only does like premarital couples counseling. She doesn't do couples counseling.
That makes sense.
So she was like, they'll get married. You can have it back then. And I was like, okay.
I mean, maybe. You don't know that. Well, like halfway through, they're like, fuck. I don't wanna
Well,
marry
no,
this
she was just more so like,
No, yeah,
regardless of what happens
general.
between them, they're gonna get married at some point, and they'll stop therapy with her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So then I got my standing up. She was like, "This is what you do with your time now," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "We talk about you, I promise."
This is like therapy in a way.
Is it?
I mean, we talked about grief and feelings and relationships and.
Do you think that's all I talk about in therapy?
No, I mean, I don't know. There's, I'm saying some things. I know. There's a lot of things you don't share. I know it's not literally a replacement for therapy. I'm just saying.
It is
This could
therapeutic.
be, yeah. There we go. So that's what I was
Therapeutic, but it's not therapy.
Okay. Well. Anyway.
I also don't pay you to listen to me.
That's true. You don't pay me that either, but here we are.
Well, I'm the co-host, so you're fine. I just have the final say in the episode.
True. And that's what takes so much time. Me fucking exporting into the. But yeah, well, if you go back to that, like, we had to postpone the time the podcast starts. Then we had to
because I'll have multiple weeknights for you.
Yeah.
We just might have to postpone it being the same day every week, but
Yeah, fair. I'm flexible, semi-flexible.
I mean, but at the end of the day, I'll be off by 5, 6, or 7 every day.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Like worst case scenario, we just do it 7:30 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. Well, let me know. But yeah, where were we at before?
I have no idea.
We just trailed out so hard. And it started with IMAX. Do you understand IMAX now, though?
Yeah.
Like, at least the concept.
And 70
of it.
millimeter.
Yeah. Cool.
Wait, so is everything shot on film and then they convert it to digital, or do you film in
Not
digital?
everything. So it depends on the filmmaker. So Christopher Nolan loves shooting on film.
Okay.
And
is it expensive to shoot on film?
Yeah.
Okay.
But a lot of filmmakers swear by it because it looks beautiful. So and some filmmakers will shoot on both.
Okay.
There's also cameras that are formatted for IMAX. So I think I'm pretty sure don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure for Oppenheimer he had an IMAX film camera, which is a massive, super expensive
But
camera.
I thought Oppenheimer was shot on 70 millimeter.
Yes, but it's 70 millimeter IMAX. It was
Gotcha.
It was 70 millimeter IMAX camera, the IMAX format. So it's formatted for IMAX and it's shot on film. So it's literally this is a fact that Christopher Nolan himself
is colorblind.
Yes, but he made I don't know if he personally went to all the theaters or he converted a bunch of IMAX theaters in America to be able to support the 70 millimeter and to be the true IMAX experience. And there's not every IMAX is formatted like that.
Okay.
And we were one of the only 20 something cities that got it. So it's pretty special.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's why there's been so many because it started with Oppenheimer, then then Dune 2, not Dune 1. Dune 1 was
haven't seen either one.
Dune 1 was in IMAX, but Dune 2 was on film. And then now with Interstellar coming back, and then I'm sure they're gonna do a lot more with that. But yeah, it's definitely more expensive to shoot on film. But most films are shot digitally. You can usually tell a difference. So even if it's when you watch The Dark Knight, it's okay, you can. So if you watch enough film and know enough about film, you can tell the colors. You can tell with the grain.
I really hope Joker 2 is good.
I think it will be.
Is that Christopher Nolan?
No. That's the guy who
It's
did.
too red and green for him.
Yeah. That's
Quite literally.
That's the guy who did The Hangover.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. But
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
he
The
made that.
Joker in general was a beautiful movie. Very well written.
So good.
Joaquin
shot on
Phoenix
film.
is so good.
Yeah, that was shot on film.
But I really hope they do Harley Quinn justice. I think Lady Gaga's perfectly cast,
Yeah.
but I really hope they wrote Harley Quinn well enough.
I think they did because obviously in the comics both Joker and Harley Quinn are insane.
Are they?
And they're.
Are they?
They're. Yeah.
Are they?
Okay. Okay.
When I moved here and did the forensic evaluations, my dad was so dead set on making the joke every time that I was gonna be Harley Quinn and fall in love with one of like my patients.
Yeah. Classic dad joke.
Classic.
My dad has better jokes, but anyway. Oh, just killed him. I literally just like killed the bug with my fingernail. Judging by the trailer for Joker 2,
It looks like it's gonna be a beautiful film.
yes, but what you're saying was like, because I don't think the Joker that Joaquin Phoenix portrayed was anything like any previous Jokers we've seen, but I think it's the truest form of who the Joker is supposed to be.
But it's like,
Same
I feel
with
like
Harley Quinn.
even when like Jared Leto was the Joker and Margot Robbie was Harley
Love
Quinn,
her.
they portrayed her like physically great,
Yeah.
but like the story wise was not like anything near the comics, I felt. So it's like with the Joker and like Joaquin Phoenix, he's great, but he's like modernizing it into a sense of like they brought mental health into it, which was great.
Yeah.
But I'm scared this isn't gonna be a good portrayal of Harley Quinn because they're gonna make her seem like she's crazy because of like their love story.
True, yeah.
How she like worked at the hospital he was at, fell in love with him, then becomes
from the trailer.
crazy,
It looks
but-
like she's like in the hospital.
Yeah, which is
Like,
that's
already-
what I'm like a little scared of because
Yeah.
people are gonna be like she's crazy because she's in love with a criminal, but
Yeah.
there's like song like Mama I'm in love with a criminal. There's literally songs about it.
But Daddy, I love him.
Okay, Taylor Swift. But like that's
Ariel,
what I'm scared.
but-
I want them to portray it in the way that the comics do.
Yeah.
Because there's so many comics where they have
Yeah.
so much writing potential and like they have material for everything. I don't know why they wouldn't, but
Yeah. Have you seen the HBO cartoon of Harley Quinn? That's good. It's an adult cartoon, and it's perfect.
okay.
I think you should watch it. If you're into the comics like that, or like
Well, yeah, I have to watch my HBO since you activated it on my TV without consent.
Oh well, you were like, I think I have access, and then we tried it, and you're like,
No, I said
Oh.
I don't know if I have it, and you were like, yeah, you do, and then they charged my card.
just cancel it. I'll log in mine. I have your Netflix.
You
can
pay
have my
for
HBO.
it.
Cancel it now. Cancel it now.
Wait, are you the one that's using my Hulu?
No, I don't have your Hulu login.
Someone's watching Dance Moms on my Hulu. And I don't know who it is. But, like, I've kept track because, like,
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, because, like, I'm going back and, like, watching whatever, and I'll, like,
is Ben?
reload it. I don't know who it is.
Is Ben
I've
watching
logged
Dance
out
Moms?
of all of my devices one time.
Yeah.
And then they kept doing it. So I was like, they have a text. Because I didn't change the password. I just logged out of
Yeah.
all the devices.
I mean,
And they logged back in. And now they're watching Dance Moms.
Is it some of your family, maybe?
No, because we were all on, like, my parents. And then when they started doing, like, the household thing,
Yeah.
me and my brother had to get our own. So
Oh,
I
shit.
did with, like, Netflix and Hulu.
Weird. Yeah,
Like, I just don't remember who I gave it to, but they're watching Dance Moms.
First of all, would you really think that I'll be watching Dance Moms?
Look, you have a girlfriend now, so, like, do whatever you want. Heaven forbid.
But no, yeah, I just have it Netflix, which I don't watch that often. I still haven't watched the Tom Brady roast, but I've literally
It's so good.
I've literally heard every comedian talk about it.
Well, so the whole theory behind the Tom Brady roast is that him and Kim K did sleep together.
Oh shit!
Because she made a joke about how they slept together, and she like made a tape of it because like the whole sex tape thing.
Of course.
And then when he comes up at the end to like shit on everyone else, he didn't even touch her.
Really?
He made a Kanye joke.
Oh shit!
And
yeah.
was like, she's scared to be here because her kids are at home with their dad.
Oh yeah.
Like,
that makes
didn't make a
sense.
Kim K joke at all, but
Damn.
that's the only one that he didn't shit on.
That's
And so everyone was kind of like, yeah, y'all fucked.
Yeah, y'all hooked up.
Yeah.
I've heard like a lot of, like some of the jokes that were said. Like I know, like because I watched.
It was all the same jokes, just like different words.
about
About how he cheated, how he has a shit ton of rings, how he's hot,
Yeah.
how he like kisses his son on the mouth, and how he's like into health stuff, and how he owns like half the Raiders or whatever.
I like
the same shit every time.
I heard a podcast with Tony Hinchcliffe, and one of his jokes was like, "Nice shoes. Where'd you get those into? Did you get those into divorce?"
Yeah.
'Cause, like that was funny.
Well, then they gave him a lot of shit about his wife
Yeah.
dating her Pilates teacher
Yeah.
after they got divorced.
Yeah. I heard that he like a lot of people like joked about that.
Yeah.
Also apparently like he's told people that he like regrets doing it.
What, getting a divorce?
No, like regrets.
No, he doesn't regret doing it. He said it was actually like so good and he loved everything about it, but he hated how it affected his family because apparently it affected his kids. But I don't think his kids are old enough to really understand the jokes.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think his ex-wife is just pissed about it because she came out and said it was awful and distasteful.
Damn. Well,
but
I mean, I know it's gonna be hilarious.
She wasn't like they literally talked about how she was so great and too good for him. So I was like, why are you offended by this?
All I know is that everyone's talking about Nikki Glaser right now.
She was great.
I cannot wait to say it. She also apparently like almost had like a she talked about. I watched her on the Theo Von podcast. Did you watch that Theo Von podcast?
No, I didn't watch it yet.
She was like she had to have make like a makeshift tampon with like toilet paper or something, and like almost fell out like as she was on stage, like it almost fell out on live television.
What?
Yeah, like you know, she didn't have a tampon.
I got the tampon part. I'm more so like concerned about the falling out. What?
She said it was like about to fall out. Like whatever she had up, like whatever she shoved up there, was like literally about to fall out.
You're saying that entire stadium didn't have one tampon for her to use?
I guess not. I don't know. Maybe she's lying. Is this what
they
she
didn't
said?
Have girls there.
Yeah, this is what she said on Theo's podcast. Theo was just being Theo. Did you see that video I sent you, like that guy impersonating Theo, really well?
The voice, even to the extent of where, like, if you closed your eyes, you would have thought it was Theo Von.
Yeah, legit. I'm like, how is this? So good.
Yeah,
he's so funny.
I love him so much.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll meet him sometime.
I would love to see what his brainwaves look like.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's definitely got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying?
He's got that one brain cell in him, and I love it. I love that one brain cell.
Shared brain cell.
Yeah, he's got one brain cell working. I saw a podcast though that he did that he said he was sober, like with Dak Shepard. I didn't know he was like like fully sober.
Yeah, he's been sober for a while now.
Yeah, I didn't know that. You would not think that.
No.
With the way that he talks.
He's done enough stuff where he's done ayahuasca before.
Yeah, he talked about that.
Yeah, so his brain's been through some stuff, so it makes sense that he's still kind of odd. But you need to watch have you watched the episode with him and Tim Dillon?
No, I only watched him with like people I know.
Okay. You should watch the one with Tim Dillon because it is probably the funniest thing on the internet.
Who's Tim Dillon?
He's a comedian. He is gay, but you wouldn't think it. People see him and hear him like, oh, he's like a straight white male, like conservative Republican. But in reality, he's gay and he just is insane. Like,
okay.
But he grew up on Long Island. He has the craziest stories. He's the best ranter. Like there's not many people that can Theo Von is great podcasting by himself. There's not a lot of people that can do that. Tim Dillon is one of those.
You did a podcast by yourself?
I did 3 episodes. See, we were right. Hayden. But
no, because I told him and he was like, "Nah." Like he tried to change the whole story of what he said, and I was like, "No, you said this, and you were wrong."
We have video evidence, bud.
Yeah.
But anyway,
he doesn't need to see it. It's fine.
No, it's fine. But yeah, so yeah, it's like them together, like they're because Theo, like most of the stuff that Theo says isn't real, or is it?
No, and people have come out and been like, "I knew him in high school, and that's not right."
Yeah. I mean, he just makes up shit. But
there's this
so
TikTok
real.
sound of Theo Von.
TikTok sound. That's such a weird.
And it's him talking about this girl Katie that he was like in high school with, and everyone called her Fat Katie, but I think it's Katie, but it could be a totally different name. But he was like, they called her Fat Katie, but I just knew her as Katie, and I loved her so much. And like everyone like puts their like love stories to it, and I'm just like, the fact that like everything else Theo Von has said, I'm just like, I don't think you should be putting his voice behind anything that has to do with like a serious topic.
No, not at all. Yeah, he this stuff
he says serious shit, but I was like, Theo Von as a whole, it's just comedy.
Yeah, it's like none of it's real. Like most of the stuff is like it can't be really. Oh yeah, man, I knew this guy who was like.
He's like, I did lines off a Bible once. I'm like, what? No.
Yeah, my cousin was like gay for sharks, man. Like no, like what?
But it's wild to me. Like his dad was Venezuelan, but like his dad's like I don't know if his dad's still alive, but his dad's old.
Yeah, I do know that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he said
dad.
his mom, he lived in a home or something, and he would come visit, and he would have to sit in the front room of their house and wait for like the people to come take him back to whatever place he lived. And he said his mom used to turn the lights out on him because he said electricity's expensive. And so his dad just had to sit in a dark room waiting for his ride back to his house.
God, that's so funny. Yeah, that's just wild. Yeah, the podcast with him and Tim, like, it's like the way Theo's brain works in that way, and whenever you put him in a room with Tim Dillon, it's like they just like they feed off each other, and it's like 2 hours nonstop of just hilarity. Like they talk about like DoorDash drivers and how like the world's coming to an end, but like a DoorDash is gonna be like a DoorDash guy's gonna be the last person you see. Like you're gonna be like someone shot you and like it's like someone's like handing you burritos. You're like it's like stuff like that where it's like so.
I
just
puffed ice cream last night.
Yeah.
And the guy called me.
Yeah.
Because I put in the note like how to get into my lobby, whatever, and I was like, you can leave it anywhere. This man calls me and he goes, "Hey, I'm out front," and I was like, do you want me to let you in? Like, I don't understand. He was like, well, I didn't really want to get out of the car. And I was like, I'm sorry. Could you put it in my lobby?
I didn't want to get out of my car.
Sorry.
But, dude, you're a delivery service. Like, you
and
deliver.
I was like in my apartment on the 10th floor. And I was like, okay. Dude, I was just very much like put off by that. No, he got out of his car because I was like, I can swipe you in.
Yeah.
Like on my phone when you get there. But I was like, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
I was also like hungover.
Yeah.
And did not want to see any other human. So I was like, no. And I was planning on like taking the dog out and then coming back in and like getting my bag and like taking upstairs and then never seeing another human until today.
Yeah.
But then he was like, I didn't want to get out of my car. And I could hear him like huffing and puffing getting out of his car. And I was like, are you at the front door yet? And I was like, this is just so awkward.
Like, what? These drivers have
and
the
I was like,
audacity.
I get it's a no contact thing, but like it's all like also awkward for me to come out of my building, go to your car and like get it out of your window.
Yeah.
It's not a drug deal. I paid my good money for my ice cream.
Yeah, you paid. I'm sure you paid way too much money.
Yeah.
What kind of ice cream?
I got half baked by Ben & Jerry's and milk and cookies, and then I got an M&M ice cream sandwich.
Yo, you went hard.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, it was like 2 for $10.
Oh, nice.
For the Ben & Jerry's, and then I just got an ice cream sandwich.
Hell yeah.
Ate it before I came here, actually.
Nice. Yeah. Let's go. I still have a pint of Tonight Dough in my freezer. I need to hit up.
I like the gelato because when I called you when I was in the bodega and I was overwhelmed because I was like, I don't know what I want to get out of this bodega, and the people are staring at me.
And I was trying to help so much, and you were like, no,
I don't like that idea. Nope.
I don't like anything.
I vetoed every idea you said.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But I got the gelato one.
Nice.
And I ate it all in one sitting.
The gelato what?
It was like the fudge brownie or fudge cookie or something.
What Ben & Jerry's?
No, the gelato.
It's just a random gelato?
It's like the Talentini.
Talenti.
It's gelato, though.
Yeah, I know it is, but like, I didn't know if they had gelato at the. I've never been to the bodega. I know they just had like gelato where you can just fucking scoop it up.
No, it's not Italy.
I mean, there's a place in Paso Robles, California, where I lived, where me and my mom.
Is it like authentic?
Where you grow up? No, it was tasted pretty authentic. They had it was.
Was
pizza.
it authentic?
It was pizza.
When I was in Italy for 10 days, I ate gelato 27 times. 27 times.
That's really wild. That's not surprising at all. You probably only had that. Did you even have any other food?
I did.
Good for you.
But I ate gelato 27 times.
That's so funny. Do you have any like weird flavors, or was it all like normal?
No, I got chocolate and vanilla every time.
Nice.
But every hotel we stayed in was right next to a gelato shop. So like every time I'd go into the hotel, let me get some gelato. Come out, get some gelato. And then we would go back for like a nap or something, gelato. And then come back out, gelato.
It's amazing.
It's right there.
It's amazing.
Like we were in Venice for 3 days.
Yeah.
My ass was always at the gelato stand.
I mean, I love gelato. I love ice cream, but like, I don't love it that much.
I was also in high school, so like, what did you think I was gonna eat?
True.
Real food? No.
I mean, you don't eat real food.
I do eat
now.
real food now.
I mean,
what do you mean?
Well, yeah, half the time you tell me you're like, I eat Cheez-Its and Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, I am a snack girly, but
yeah. But you do actually cook really good food. I'm like.
Yeah, I eat real food. I just also snack a lot. Because a lot of time I'm just like hungry for like something small, but
yeah. Sounds like right in my eye right now, off the reflecting. So, welcome back, guys. You definitely would have.
We didn't leave.
We didn't leave at all. Also, a beetle definitely didn't just land on Jess.
That was a very scary moment in my life.
Yeah, Art found him and grabbed him, let him free over there.
Great.
Yeah.
As long as he's not anywhere near me.
I mean, he's
came
closer
this
to you
way
now.
And then went onto my shirt.
Yeah, he literally hit your face and then went on your shirt. It was cool. It was cool. It was a cool looking beetle though. So I don't know what kind of beetle, but it was cool looking.
So glad he was cool, but he wasn't cool with me.
Yeah. No.
I wore my Sounds hat.
You did.
That I
Nashville
bought.
Sounds. And that was part of the expense for the night.
Well,
It was worth it. It's a cool hat.
I think I'm starting to collect baseball hats.
That doesn't surprise me.
I bought a hat everywhere I've been in like the past 2 years.
Nice. But all baseball then, yeah.
No, like I have a Buc-ee's one. I have a Dr. Pepper one from the Dr. Pepper Museum.
Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, sorry. I was just. My mind was like, oh, baseball has like baseball.
No, like this
stadium.
hat style is a baseball hat.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you have the Buc-ee's. The Buc-ee's one's great. The Dr. Pepper one's great. Even though I didn't notice it at Costco, you brought it up. I didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, because you didn't compliment it.
Yeah. Sorry.
God.
I'm a guy. What do you expect?
You to compliment me every time you look at me. What do you mean?
You look great.
Thanks.
Your eyes are cool.
Are they blue? I'm not 6'5", and I don't. I'm not in finance.
What does that have to do with blue eyes?
Like the trust fund.
Oh,
Like
the
a
blue eyes are
in
blue eyes
finance,
are.
blue eyes.
Oh,
Trust fund, 6'5".
I know blue eyes are a part of it.
Yeah.
Your eyes are more hazel, though, right?
I said hazel, and then someone else told me that I was crazy that my eyes were hazel.
They're more hazel, but there's like a little tinge of blue in there.
There's like blue, green, gold in there.
Yeah.
So I think that's hazel. Yeah. But someone told me I was crazy for putting hazel on my license the other day, and I was like, what?
No. I've seen your eyes in the sunlight at the bar. You're hazel. Yeah. You're more hazel than not. I'm more hazel than you are. You have a little bit more blue in there.
My eye, it changes though.
Yeah. When does it change?
Someone has told me before that my eyes look like a pool, like in the pool water, like where the waves and like the shadow is. I don't know what that means. Is that a compliment? No idea.
I mean, probably.
I just said.
I think there's a really.
I
really
said thanks so much, and then I closed my eyes for 30 minutes.
Nice.
So.
I mean, I would say that's a compliment, but I don't know if I would go that deep into it. But
I was like, why are you staring at me? Why are you so obsessed with me?
You love it. Don't lie.
I didn't love that.
Yeah.
Like, I love being complimented like any other person, but like when I was like, I can't tell if that's a compliment, and then I'm like,
you're like,
you're gonna send me in a spiral.
Fair. Classic.
I love a good spiral though.
We love a good spiral.
Yeah, you do, because I text you 15 times with all of my thoughts, and then you're with your girlfriend, and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's like, because I don't always remember to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, 'cause when I was seeing Ben, it would be like zzz, zzz, every 5 minutes. I'm like, hold on, Charlie's talking to me.
Would you stop to text me?
Yes.
Wow.
I'd be like, hold on, Charlie. Well, because one text, I'm like, okay, I'll get back to him. And then it was like, if it's like bzz, 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 bzz,
I mean, it's
every
just,
5 seconds, I'm like, hold on.
It's just me, like.
No, he's going on a rant about something, saying some random stupid ass shit, and then it'd be like, hold on. It's like, I want to listen to you. Not that I really do, but I want to listen to you.
And more so not.
But hold on. And I would read what you're saying and then respond.
Nice.
And I was like, continue.
Cool. Well, now I feel bad that I don't do the same. But you mostly just call. You don't text a bunch.
Or I'll send a voice note.
Yeah.
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 If I don't want receipts, I'd send a voice note.
If you did text me a lot, in a row, then I would be like, okay, I do that because it's like.
Because if I say SOS, you've been like, what?
Yeah. If it's like a normal person would put all the information in one paragraph.
No, because you texted me 3 different things today. Because you said something that you were responding to my text, and you're like, oh, I tried that Dr. Pepper coffee, sent the picture, and then said, oh, I'm known as Dr. Charley today. So, like, you sent 4 things.
Yeah.
So I was, like, talking to a table today, and I could just feel my watch going buzz, buzz, buzz. And I was like, what the fuck does he want now? And I'm, like, taking an order, and I'm like, fuck. And then I'm like, it's some fucking Charley.
Watch. Do you have an Apple Watch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like, how can you wear it?
Just at work, usually.
Oh,
or when
okay.
I'm working out.
Oh, okay, cool.
I wore it to the bar the other night. That was a lot.
Was it a workout?
It did ask me when we were walking on Broadway, like to Broadway from my apartment. It asked if I was on an outdoor walk.
Yeah, you're like, yep, totally. Totally, I'm working out.
To a spiral.
Yeah.
Because we were menaces to society.
Yes. From menaces to crying in the club right now.
I did cry in the club.
Crying in the club right now. The strip club. What a wild night.
Yeah. That's all I want to talk about. That me crying in a club. That's it.
Yep. And heard Jeff. Are there any parting words that we want to bestow upon the listeners, aka our moms
and Art,
who's here in the flesh? So he won't even. He's not even gonna watch.
The umbrella.
He did fix the umbrella. Like we don't even have footage of that. We can.
You got it though. You got it.
But yeah, so he did. So yeah, like honestly, yeah, it's great. We actually have I mean, you know, TBD on whether he wants to join our crew, but like he has gone miles above our last producer, literal miles.
I mean, you can say his name. You already threw shade at him, so like, why are you protecting him now?
Hayden, if you're listening,
probably not.
Get good. Yeah,
probably
he's not
doesn't even give 2 shits.
Yeah, but if you are, get good, dude.
He was like, I just got free beer out of it.
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Literally all. Yeah, any other thoughts of wisdom to bestow?
No.
Cool. All right, well, let's end this shit.
Okay.
All right. Let's actually do a clap, because like the